Oh, my camera lens looks dirty.
Uh-oh, you better clean it
We
quick.
look a little fuzzy.
Better clean it
I don't
quick.
have one of my lens cleaners. There we go. Sorry.
Hold on, time out for a second. We were a little unprepared. It's been a while and it's too early. But
Camera lens was dirty. Can't handle that.
so we give everybody a second to remove any earbuds that are in your ears, and then I will do the proper good
There's
morning.
only 2 people. I'm sure their earbuds are.
Yeah, but this is for
Go down.
for warning for other people when they come to watch again.
Do it.
All right.
Get it over with.
Good morning, everybody. I haven't been able to do that in forever. I miss it. Hello, Reseller Man. Hello, Diane. Welcome, welcome.
Good morning. Good morning. See, I'm nice and soft.
I'm
Sometimes
the
in
loud
morning,
mouth.
all that loud. People didn't get their coffee yet. They're like, oh my God.
I'm on my 4th cup.
We can tell. We can tell.
Right? Oh.
We just chilling, hanging out. I know the Ecom and Beyond gentlemen had their last show yesterday, morning show. So we figured every reason to be looking for something to do. So we figured we kind of jump on and fill the void.
Hello, Fishing and Picking. Hello, James. Did you like my answer this morning? Netflix and chill. I like my answer better.
Fishing and picking. We went to get some footage for the other channel yesterday. Me and Jasmine went out again, went below a little dam here. Man, gotta watch that video.
Hi.
Well, I told you to put the joint down an hour ago.
That's not. No, this is all coffee. No joints here. So we apologize for our background. We are in the process of remodeling down here because I will be coming down and joining.
Yeah, it is a mess down here right now. We are under construction.
Yes, for sure, for sure. What? AFK? I'm listening. I don't know what AFK means.
I'm not sure what AF.
Oh, making something to eat real quick. Okay.
Fishing and picking. He said, did Ecom break up? I haven't watched them in a month. No, they didn't break up. Anthony came across. If you watched our show yesterday, they go into depth and explain it. But Anthony came upon an opportunity he's working on, so his mornings wouldn't be available. Nate has been really busy with work and doing the show and getting his orders packed up and out. You know, it became kind of hectic and very time crunchy for them. They're still going to do the Ecom and Beyond, but they're going to more of a pre-recorded platform. I don't know the frequency of their uploads, but I do believe what they said. I could be wrong, and maybe if one of them are in here listening or whatever, they can jump on here and explain it to you.
Yeah, good.
But they're going to go to a pre-recorded platform. I think, from what I understood, Monday at 4 o'clock, they're going to do their first release of the pre-recorded version of the platform for y'all.
Yeah. Good morning, Eric. Good morning, Money for Mars. Welcome, welcome.
Morning.
He hasn't had as much coffee
Man,
as I have.
this is like I just finished like a half a cup and then topped off, so I'm only a half a cup in.
I'm 4 in.
I slept in this morning because we did go out yesterday, try to get some footage for the other channel, tried to use the 360 cam for the first time ever.
Oh, you want to show him the 360
and my little 360 degree camera, and well, hell, I didn't know what I was doing and it didn't work, and
he was mad.
I was up till 2:30 in the morning trying to figure it out, and I successfully figured it out. But everything that I thought I was recording yesterday on that camera didn't work. We do have regular GoPro footage. What up, Clippy? Craig, hello. John?
Hello, gentlemen. Thank you for joining us. You got to drop the link again.
I ain't got to do nothing.
Yes, you do.
All right.
I actually like doing this time in the morning.
It's always been a good time. I've always liked 9 o'clock. Usually, like when they're on ecom, I would listen to them. That's when I do my packing and stuff. But
Now he can't, and because he's got a host.
no, we're not going to do it every day though.
No.
I don't want. I don't want to do it every day because that's what they were talking about. It's rough
We are just
doing a live every day. I was talking. I joined them in a live chat after their show yesterday. We were talking, and it's hard doing it 5 days a day and staying with fresh stuff. Not repeating yourself all the time. And not to mention, if you think about it, if you're on here for an hour and a half, and you talk a little bit before you start your show, you talk a little bit after that's 2.5 hours a day. That's 20 to 25 hours a week that you can be doing work.
Mm-hmm.
You can get a lot of listings done in 25 hours. So I'm not trying to turn it into like
do it a couple times a week.
Morning show. Yeah, we'll do it. We'll do it a few times. We haven't really worked it out. We just figured today everybody's going to be like that didn't see their show yesterday. Where are they? What's going on?
Money from ours. Yes, it is rough being alive every day. I am old.
I hear you, right? I hear you.
When I read that the first time, that's not what I read.
Craig says, I think it would be a challenge to do their show in a pre-recorded format. Curious to see how it goes. Yeah, I am too. I told them I'm kind of looking forward to see how that turns out. I guess what they're Anthony or Nate, are you guys in here? I know you said you might jump in. What they said they're gonna do is it was gonna be shorter segmented show, and they were just gonna pick like one thing and kind of dive deep into that. It's not going to be like an hour and a half of them chit chatting and talking about a bunch of different stuff. It's just going to be get to the point. We're going to talk about this for 15, 20 minutes, and then that'd be a wrap. But yeah, I'm curious to see how it goes too. I think they're going to do better if it's done right. I think it'll do better with pre-recorded media because lives, it's just not really growable. I don't think it's growable unless you have like you're real gimmicky and you have you're a grow channel where you're constantly giving stuff away and the word gets out for that,
and you don't have any squirrel moments.
No.
Hello, Lisa C. Good morning. Hello, Sherry. I think I'm saying that right. I don't know.
I think it's cheesy.
Cheesy, and I think it's Sherry. But either way, hello.
Lisa C. So happy to be with Lisa C.
Can you hear him, Lisa? He's singing to you.
I'll do it kind of quiet because I know it sounded cheesy.
It's all good. It's all good.
But they will not have the crowd to feed off of. Yeah, and that's why I've never done pre-recorded on this channel here. I've always only done lives. I think I attempted to do one pre-recorded and threw
I think you have a couple of them, but they're not so much this type of content. It was more of, she says you got a great voice. See, I told you could sing.
But I've always did the live because I needed interaction to feed off of. But yet I never wanted to go live by myself because I didn't want, it just seemed like a lot of pressure to get that initial conversation started to get something to feed off of. So I was always kind of like, But we're working on the other channel now.
Yes.
And that's going to be all pre-recorded from me. So I'm working with having to learn how to
talk to himself,
be entertaining without anybody to feed off and just feed off of what's going around. Luckily, my daughter wants to be my camera person, so it kind of gives me someone to interact with instead of just me holding a camera and talking to the camera. I'm actually able to I feel more comfortable being able I'm talking to her, which is behind the camera, and then she gives me some feedback and stuff too.
Hello, Jennifer. Good morning. Hello, Kelly. Welcome. Good morning.
Well, James, I want to see your breakfast.
I lied to you.
You lied to me. James, don't lie.
I fibbed.
Yeah.
It's a breakfast burrito with some sriracha.
Man.
Did you see what he said he was
Sriracha
having?
pie.
He was having a fudge brownie with ice cream on top.
Yeah, that's because that's what they were talking about earlier.
Oh.
I was just teasing you.
Yeah, I was curious too, Lisa. Cliff, with how the 3D printing has been going. I haven't talked to Cliff in a minute.
I would be curious to see. This is Craig's.
Yeah,
Craig's,
curious to see
yeah.
how many reseller channels are
Yeah.
only live creators. Yeah, I don't think
The
there's any big
percentage?
ones that are solely live creators.
Yeah, I don't think so.
When I say big, I think anything over like 3,000 subs.
There's a lot.
There's been a lot that
Well, no, because
that went to live viewing only.
Bearded Picker also does pre-recorded.
Yeah, he does. He does a lot of pre-recorded, but he does do his lives.
There's a lot of content creators that do lives and do pre-recordeds, but to try to have almost a strictly live channel and grow, I think it's kind of hard because you don't get that push in YouTube search to get out there in front of more eyes like the pre-recordeds do. The pre-recordeds give you get a little bit of a push.
Mm-hmm.
And how many people go back? I'm telling you, if James is on live, I'll jump on and jump into his live. But if I come home and check my notifications and see James was live 3 hours ago,
you won't go there.
Yeah, it's like it's a done conversation. I can't,
You
people,
like to interact
well,
with
that's
people.
that's the purpose of lives. People jump into lives because they want to interact. If
then also, and then right on that same note, if you see one where there's a interview person or whatever that they had it's not really a premiere, but it was a show that they just put up there, a video. You're going to go and watch that,
right?
Like a haul video or something like that, or what I found at Poshmark or at the Goodwill. You'll go and watch that, because it was not alive and it was not because it's a different thing. So I think certain types of videos have its draw. Personally, I despise premieres.
Do you? I was going to ask you what. I was going to ask Craig too. What your opinion is of premieres? If you do a pre-recorded, do you think it's better, YouTube wise? Maybe not for your own personal thought on it, but YouTube wise, do you think it's better just to upload it as a pre-recorded?
No.
And release it, or upload it and premiere it?
Unfortunately, I'll say it premiered.
As it premiered does.
YouTube is pushing that, so there is that benefit of it. Personally, I don't like it, but there is you'll get more traffic as a premiere.
Kelly says she watches some lives that she missed. I do too. I mean, there's something like last night I watched. I was out fishing and I missed the Family Flips live, and I rewatched that one after I got home. But their lives are really informative. I mean, whether they're live or they're pre-recorded, they're an informative channel. They're usually like a brass tacks channel is what I consider it. They're not talking just general conversation in their lives. They get on there, they say what they got to say, they answer some questions, which are usually very informational questions, and they're done. You're not going to listen to an hour of a live to get a 5-minute nugget. It's usually nugget after nugget with them.
Who are we speaking of?
The Family Flips, Joe and Jessica. Extreme Unboxing.
I enjoy their channel. Yes.
But to watch somebody that's just like, hey, we went live and we talked about this and we talked about that, and we talked about this and we talked about that, and now to go through the live and filter and try to find that one piece that I was interested, that's just not. I'd rather them take that, kind of like Craig said, take that hour and a half live, break it into 5 chunks and upload it by topic, because then I can go to write what I'm looking for.
There's a person that she's the Crypto Casey, the one that talks about Bitcoin. She puts out weekly videos, and she has it in her description timestamps.
Yeah, that's pretty cool. I've seen that.
And you can click on that timestamp, and it just goes right to that subject. And I enjoy that. And she doesn't do premieres; she just does an upload.
Right.
Wow.
Money from Mars says I'm different. I do not interact most of the time. This is my background. I don't mind lives because it sounds like I have coworkers. Exactly. I don't mind lives. I don't mind lives at all. It's just if
Wrong. Oh yeah. Never mind.
I will say there's a live. There's I wake up in the morning. I come downstairs. Nobody's on, which is usually unusual. But say on a Saturday or Sunday, and I'm going to do some work. If there's a live of somebody that I really, really like, but the live was done last night, and then there's a live of somebody that, I can take them or leave them, I will probably go to the take it or leave it live that's happening right now versus replaying the live that happened last night.
I just watch videos. I don't care if they're I don't care if they're live, if they're premieres, if they're uploads. It just gives me something to listen to in the background.
Craig says those help a lot. If you use timestamps, actually get double view. Yeah, I would imagine because it makes it a lot easier.
Time for dessert now.
Reese's.
Now you got
Right out of the freezer.
Now you got to put ice cream on it and little leaf sprinkles.
Oh, these are already frozen. Yeah,
everything's better with ice cream.
Yeah, I just put them in the freezer so it and then pop in your mouth, and it just takes longer to melt. And
you kind of let it dissolve and savor.
Good morning, Maggie Doodle.
That's my favorite candy right there.
Yeah, and that's why I put them in the freezers, because otherwise I would just eat, boom, finish the whole thing.
Now, what's your opinion on the big ones? You see those monster ones, right?
Yeah, I like that. Yes, I do like them.
I know some people say, "Oh, you can't. There's too much peanut butter. Ratio ain't right." But I love the big ones. But I can sit down with a jar of peanut butter too, though.
Yeah, I mean, that's like saying there's too much weed.
Never.
No such silly talk. What, D?
I'm glad we're on his channel. I'm not allowed to say, "Hey, behave."
Well, okay. I'm herbs,
It's got to get pretty raw before I would say, "Hey, you're getting a little out of hand." You can get pretty out of hand here.
I know you're the king of getting out of hand.
Jennifer says, "I'm in so many lives, hardly have time to watch videos, and the videos I watch mostly are on subjects,
Other subjects
than reselling it." Jennifer is in. She moderates in so many. I see her in a workstation that just is like monitor. Like in a circle of monitors, she's got this live person and that live person. I'm like, okay, well, how does she hear them all at the same time?
Well, how I picture it is like the setup that you want, where it's rows of.
Yeah, like she's at a NASA workstation, with all these screens in front of her. Oh, gotta drop a link on that one. Mm-hmm.
That's how she does it. Yeah.
I have
link alert.
Now I was gonna say, if we want to get out of hand, we can start talking politics.
No, absolutely no.
Well, it's that guy's channel, not yours.
Yeah, what the hell are you talking about?
No, I don't want to rub your nose in it, but you're gonna lose.
Jennifer says.
We'll see.
We got that $100. Yeah. So.
Yeah.
Okay. I'm trying to say something here, boys.
I'm reading it. Yeah.
Non-politic related. Jennifer
Check
Hayes
this
says.
out.
Did you hear last night?
Jennifer Hayes said, "I only use my cracked up cell phone. Sorry to disappoint you all."
And she does it well.
Yeah, she does. She does.
I don't have.
She's fast. I don't know how she does. Destiny in Larry's chat dropped the link. I know Jennifer does it all the time, and I'm always like, "How did?" I didn't know she was on a phone. But I'm always like, people will be like, drop your link, and I'm like, I can't. I'm on the phone.
I had to walk him through it this morning.
Yeah,
And I don't think he
I had
still
no idea how to
understands.
drop the link from my phone.
And the thing is he's the computer whiz.
Computers, not YouTube, not
Well-
Facebook. I go to her all the time.
Hardware, not software.
Facebook questions and YouTube questions.
Kelly says you need to get that phone off of crack.
The phone's been spending too much time with her neighbors.
Our old neighbors. Holy cow, that's great.
I'm waiting to see, reading the paper where Jennifer's arrested for killing her crackhead neighbors.
Oh,
Oh, she was. They were hammering some metal like a few nights ago, and I'm gonna kill them.
we had neighbors like that, so we can relate. They were something else. Thank God above that they moved out the last day of last year, and we have an awesome neighbor now.
See, she says she has none saved in her phone. She goes to each link. You know, as fast as you are, Jennifer, I thought you were, like I say, at a computer workstation with a few monitors and had like links programmed into a keystroke, where she's just like, oh, bargain effect, control B send,
Hotkey.
Yeah, because she's fast.
Do what?
You can program like your keyboard, like if you want to say it, you can program it, put a link in, you can program what'd you call it, James? A hotkey? Where you can just hit like Control T and it'll type out whatever you program it to do.
I need that.
Oh God! Oh no!
I need that.
You can do that in your keyboard settings.
Oh, and I got a color changing light keyboard. That would be glorious. Try my neighbor. He builds monster trucks and repairs airboats engines right next to my house. Oh, and he was hammering again last night till 2 a.m. Oh, yeah. See, we just have the weirdos that show up and walk by our windows used to walk by.
I'm that neighbor, though.
You are that neighbor.
I am that neighbor. I constantly got outboards running in the backyard, modified exhaust cars, and always working on something.
Yeah, you are.
Banging, got sawzalls going, chop saws all the time. But I don't do it before 9 o'clock in the morning, and I usually stop by 7.
No later than 7. Yeah, she's like, mine is on meth. Yeah, I don't know what.
I'm not that neighbor.
Yeah, he's not that neighbor.
That's my other neighbor over there.
Yeah, the one that moved. Let me tell you, for years, we would have to go out and check the yard before we could allow the kids to go outside and play because we were finding crap in the yards.
Maggie Doodle has neighbors who call the police on us complaining about noise when we're not even home.
Oh, so they're hallucinating.
I've had a neighbor like that were in an apartment complex I lived at where he called the police because he heard the voices in the wall. He was staring down his walls to get to him.
Oh, boy.
Darn ghosts are having a party. Right? Mine is not on meth. He is a marine mechanic for the sheriff's department, at least.
There you go.
Well, so we just noticed 4 days ago that we have a sheriff that likes to sit across the street at the fire department, directly across our neighbor's driveway, letting them know that they know about them.
They're probably doing surveillance and just gathering information.
Yeah, they make it very obvious. So.
Very obvious.
So I figure they're trying to send a message. And it's funny.
Working.
It's funny because, this house, the cop will sit there, not one car comes through. And as soon as that cop takes off, he must send out like a mass.
Come on,
because it turns into McDonald's drive-thru at lunchtime.
It does.
I had to set up on a case in Oakland, bad part of Oakland. Anybody in for know Oakland at all? But
I know about Oakland.
I don't know what is Oakland.
90th, corner of 98th and Bancroft in Oakland.
It's where Two Shorts from.
I had it was a bad area, so I set up 5 a.m, and it was pouring, waiting for this one client, and it was 5 a.m, pouring down rain. I get out there, and there's already a kid sitting on the fire hydrant on the corner with the phone.
Huh.
And I pulled and I said, I'm busted. I can't even set up. So when they'll go in and do surveillance on places and just get information. And sometimes they don't care if they're seen, and other times they don't. They're trying to do it sub rosa.
See, he used to sit down the block and act like he was speed trapping off the side of the road, but within view. Now he just sits right smack outside the house.
Yeah. I think that's why he sat across the road, or across in the parking lot across from the neighbors who used to be there, and they moved.
Yeah.
When they do that, they sometimes they'll put a police vehicle there, a marked one, and just leave it as a deterrent. Nobody even knows. So
yeah. I don't know. Hello, Dave's Diggs. Hello. But okay, what does Too Short sing? So I can picture in my head. I mean, I know the name, I just don't know.
Nothing we could play on YouTube.
Okay.
You know, Too Short. You told me you liked them.
Yeah, but I gotta remember, because you've introduced me to so much other music, so now my music file is overflowing.
Her brain is short circuiting.
What genre did you?
It's rap. It's hardcore rap. Like from the 90s.
Okay.
He said I'm short.
NWA. Ice Cube.
Yeah. It's back in
Notorious B.I.G.
Well, I know, like I said, he has introduced me to a whole different world of music than I grew up with. So my music files are crammed and overflowing.
So now she needs a defrag.
Look up Grandmaster Flash.
I know who that is too. Yep. I'm into all that retro rap.
Yeah, and what is that in my coffee?
Protein.
I am not. I will be right back. I need a fresh cup of coffee. I just had a bug land in my cup.
Sensuous.
Since y'all was up, you get you some coffee.
Now we can talk politics.
Politics.
Till I get back.
No, when I was younger, I used to listen to all that Grandmaster Flash, Wu-Tang Clan, 2 Live Crew.
Can you believe who owns the Wu-Tang Clan, the album? Is it the IRS now, or
I don't even know.
Homeland Security? They own that record. Yeah.
I haven't really followed music in quite some years. Yeah, Cliff, you're probably right. She puts like a half a cup of sugar in her coffee, and then another quarter cup of creamer. So she's got like a quarter cup of coffee.
Just drain the coffee through your teeth, yeah. Protein.
I know who Kumo D is, Reseller Man. I don't know why Reseller Man wasn't blue in here. So, I don't know. I'm going to drop the link again if anybody else, Cliffy or anybody wants to jump on in. Update us on your 3D printing there, Cliffy. I want to see some cool shit you made.
Have you attempted? No, you can't do that. I was trying to think if you could do like a ship in a bottle, 3D printed.
Yeah, see, I don't know how 3D printers exactly work. I don't know. If you could do something.
It's got to have contact when it's printing with the whatever that stuff is. The special thing has to have contact with it, so it can't go through an object. But when are they going to start making printers where it is printed via laser lights, and it is not contacted. Therefore, it's a cube, and you use coordinates where those 3 points of light meet in a cube, and that's where it prints something.
That would be neat. Sounds like it'd be expensive.
That's
Kelly,
the next type of printer.
Kelly uses 4 packets of the what Steva
Stevia, big 28-ounce mug, and my sugar-free flavored beer.
See, I just use a little bit of my caramel macchiato creamer, flavored creamer. I don't add any extra sugar on top of it. That's already sweet enough. And if I don't have my liquid creamer, then I use like a teaspoon and a half of cappuccino mix as a creamer.
I drink coffee with honey and half and half.
See, I don't like honey. I don't know.
I buy it just for my coffee, and I went through a quart this month.
Destiny makes her own barbecue sauce, which is really good, and she uses honey in it. That's about the only way I eat honey. I can't
really
use it for a sweetener. I don't even like honey buns.
Oh, it's, like biscuits with butter and honey.
No, like
I
Destiny likes that. Like she likes like the cornbread with butter and honey.
Yeah.
And stuff.
Yeah.
I like the butter. I won't use the honey.
Or oatmeal with honey.
No.
And I do my pancakes and waffles with honey instead of
it's too, I don't know, too thick or too syrupy or something. I don't know what it is. No peanut butter and honey sandwiches for me, Kelly. I like peanut butter and banana sandwiches. That's good right there.
I had to make a fresh pot.
Did you?
Yours.
some coffee.
So I will be right back.
You drank all that coffee this morning already?
My second pot.
That's what she's on. Yeah.
Yeah, she'd be all jittery, and then she'd be like, "Oh, my tummy's upset."
Oh, I get my leg on the 17th.
Do you?
Yeah. I get the VA has to. I have to go into their office so they can inspect it and release my leg to me.
Sweet, that'd be pretty awesome.
Yeah. Already, my nurse came over the other day and put the other sock, the screw point on it, and I stood on the leg and it clicked into place. Ooh. And then started walking heel to toe, and I felt a phantom pain on the ball of my foot, imaginary foot.
Really?
Yeah. So, ooh, that's weird.
Yeah, I hear that happens when you lose like a limb, or even people that have had teeth pulled and stuff. You get the.
Well, with this, the way he did the surgeon did it, the vascular surgeon, they attached the nerve endings as well to themselves.
Mm.
It's supposed to help with rehabilitation and walking. So yeah, so far so good.
How difficult was it to like take them first few steps with it?
Not at all. They told me to slow down.
Really?
Yeah. I've been preparing. And, yeah.
That's good. That's good. That's real good, actually.
Yeah.
Then you'd be.
I don't know if you can see my walker right there, but I usually get on that and just do dips, lift up my legs, and just do dips in that all day, building up your body and building up balance.
What up, Nate? Hey, earlier here at the beginning of when we went live, they were kind of people were asking if you guys broke up or what was going on with you, and I kind of tried to explain to the best of my ability what you guys were talking about yesterday. I told them to go back and watch the show, but if you got some time and you wanted to jump in and update these people, because few of them are wondering where you guys is at.
Hi, Cliff.
Hi.
What up, Cliffy?
Hi, Nate.
Cliff, you got a different look going on.
It's hot.
You join a biker club or something, or what?
No, it's hot. It's damn hot.
Is it? How hot is it?
I'll convert it here.
We've actually had, well, I don't know, for the last week, pretty comfortable.
30 degrees Celsius to Fahrenheit.
30 degrees
Celsius.
Celsius.
86.
All right, now where is Cliff? Where are you from?
It's 86. I apologize to everybody south of, like, Montana. But yeah, 86 is damn hot here.
I don't even know what it is here, but it's been comfortable compared to what it was. Nate says, I'm watching the kids. Wife had to take my. That's what happened, y'all. The truth comes out. Nate couldn't do the morning show anymore because he has to babysit. Oh, no, I'm just kidding. Did you explain it on their show yesterday? What's going on with them?
Did you already answer Jennifer Hayes' question?
No, I didn't. I was trying to see what the temperature was here.
She says,
This
so
is
Tommy,
really
you
it's
and
been
Dad,
gorgeous this whole week and what it's going to be too.
Nuh-uh.
Yeah,
I'll
we
stand back.
should be pretty close. Oh, no.
We're right across the lake from you.
Let me see that, James.
Which day are you looking at specifically?
I'm looking at Sunday.
It was supposed to have thunderstorms and they've changed it.
Oh, yeah, we're pretty much right on the same.
yeah. Okay, now go back so you can read Jennifer's question. Go up. Go up. Right there.
So Tommy, you and Dad's going to be doing more shows during the week since this spot is freed up. Just curious. Yeah, we'll probably come on a couple times a week. I'm definitely not doing an everyday thing for the same reasons that they were talking about. I don't know.
I do have to give a shout out to Nate and props, for sticking by a person that likes the Cavs. You got something. You're special.
Like me and Nate, we were talking after their show yesterday. We were in a chat, and I wouldn't do 5 days a week for the same reason. One of the, that wasn't. They had other reasons, but one of the reasons is it eats up, as I said in the beginning, a ton of time. 20 some hours a week. I can get a whole lot of stuff done that's going to put money in my pocket in that same 20 hours.
Well, not only just the time that you're on the air, but especially when you're doing it at a certain point, when they're doing it in the middle of the morning. Their morning is shot to hell.
Yeah.
So,
But they are still going to be doing content, he said.
Yeah, they're still going to have
It's
the
not live.
e-com and beyond. It's just going to be pre-recorded and released in smaller segments instead of like an hour and a half run.
Yeah.
And I forgot, Nate, when Anthony said you expected to put up that first. Didn't he say like Mondays at 4 or something like that is when people should watch for it? Yeah, he says he's got to wake up, he's got to do the show, he's got to run to work, and then he's got to squeeze in his packing and his Amazon stuff, his merch that he's got to ship out. It gets hectic, it's tough. That I know. That's why I didn't want to do Mondays. It'll be and it's going to be exclusive reliefs all on Nate's channel. It's not going to be like they're going to release one on Anthony's, they're going to release one on Nate's. They're all going to be on Nate's. So I'm pretty sure everybody in here is already subscribed to Nate. But
if you're not, hit them up.
Hit them up. They're going to be, and their content's going to be more focused with each release. So it'll be interesting. I'm real curious. I think it's gonna get in front of more eyes. I think it's gonna attract new people because it's gonna come up better in search and all that.
Life and change is inevitable.
Kelly says they're getting 2 possible hurricanes in the Gulf that could be hitting land at the same time on Tuesday next week. Be safe.
See, that's why Destiny talks about, I'd love to move to Florida because my family's down there and it's cool and it would be neat because there's so much family. But damn, what is this, like the 3rd hurricane down in Florida this year?
Well, they're way off right now. They're just tropical storms, 13 and 14, and they may get named, but it'll just be heavy rains. One's going to go through the Gulf and the other one's going to go who knows where.
He says, "You know it. I can delete the DDD Cavs talk." When you do the pre-recorded, Anthony gets out of control talking his Cavs. He can be like, "Delete."
No. Do it like bad lip reading. I don't know if you've heard of that channel, but where they just put a lip sync over the person for like they're saying something else. You've never heard of bad lip reading? Oh my, that's a YouTube channel you should look
I'll
up.
have to check it out. I'll have to check it
It's
out.
funny. Cliff, have you ever heard of bad lip reading? Ah,
Nope.
anybody in the chat? Am I the only thick human being here?
Probably.
Yes. See, I don't want to watch it on YouTube just for the simple fact is I have to live that every day. I have to read people's
See,
lips.
That's why, right here is why I feel secure going to visit Lisa,
I know.
because none have come closer. Last storm that hit there was just 16 years ago.
Yeah. And the last time that this actually has happened, the two storms that have formed and the other one already happened was like the 50s. So.
Oh, see,
What?
Kelly says bad lip reading with NFL players. So funny.
Yes.
There we go.
Okay.
Jennifer dropped the link.
All right, real quick. I just got a notification for a premiere for Kenny Rogers, who passed away a few months ago. I don't know if you guys can see that.
Well, you believe in the dead?
Well, it's not him, but somebody that.
Well, let me tell you. Ask this: do you actually believe the people that have those channels are those people?
Right?
Not any of these big stars, or that you see. Yeah, they have their own.
Probably a tribute
people
to.
doing it for them.
It went from that to a tribute channel, but
Oh, look
still
at
trips
that.
me out.
Jennifer missed you, Cliffy. So, update us, Cliffy. What's going on in the Canadian world with ya?
Well, I'll tell you what's happening with me. I am working. I'm back to work. I'm going to be doing that every summer now for a while because I'm going to be going through Dave Ramsey's Total Money Makeover, getting out of debt and starting to invest in a little bit because I need a new house. This place is falling apart on me.
You're like the fifth person I've heard mention that now. I'm going to have to look into that. I just heard it over the last few days. I've heard like 5 different people talk about that program.
What program?
If you can stand sticking a piece of, like a set of wireless headphones in your head and listening to a 5-hour audio book, the Total Money Makeover is one hell of an eye opener.
Did they pick the book for you, or can you read any book?
You can buy any book.
I just wanted to make sure. I love books, so I was trying to follow along.
I could listen to audio book while I'm fishing. Wouldn't bother me at all.
Yeah, it was great when I was driving.
Yeah. We do a lot of traveling too, so
Yeah, we do.
put it in the truck and roll on.
I'd have to have my own.
But yeah, it's highly recommended. It's one hell of an eye opener for sure.
I'm gonna check it out.
You have to send.
So what? It's an audio. Just you got online stuff work you got to do, or you just listen to it and it gives you what? How does it work?
Well, I'm non-affiliate, but I use Google Play Books.
Oh.
And then when I search for the book, when you search for the book, it defaults to search for the ebook, but you can switch to the audiobook and buy that, and then download it.
Jennifer dropped a link to it there in chat, so I got that up. I'll look at it. But work.
He hasn't had enough coffee
I'll look
yet.
at it after we're done here. I seen what Lisa said that she had to pay attention to her online work.
Yeah, she loves us. She's not going to do that. See, you're going to be a big distraction when we go down there.
And Dave Ramsey's also on.
You ain't getting shit done, Lisa.
You better get a lot done for the next couple months. Hi, fishing and picking.
Yeah, they put snippets of Dave Ramsey's Daily Show on YouTube.
Yeah,
Um,
that's what I
but
see
he's
here.
on Triumph on Sirius XM every day.
And I don't know, I keep hearing this Dave Ramsey, and for some reason I was thinking, how the fuck is this chef giving financial advice? It's not good.
Wow, honey, you told me.
I did. For real. Every time until I just brought it up on YouTube, I'm like, oh yeah, it's not good. Gordon, man. Oh shit.
Yeah.
So you're gonna get your finances all in charge and in a row. And
Yeah.
what else? How's the
I'm not
3D?
in.
A lot of people were asking about the 3D. How's the 3D going?
Well, I came up with I did print out a new sign for my front door.
Hold on, let me get you bigger. Do not enter quarantine protocols in place. You could probably sell the shit out of those online.
And
For real.
I got
So
Yeah,
funny.
James
another
would
one here.
get one. Oh, we got more.
I did paint it, but I put it in
Really unsupervised.
epoxy.
I like that one.
That's you, honey. That's you.
Right?
Oh no, I was going to say that was Justin, but
Wait, what?
nothing.
Are you picking on me?
Never. No.
I didn't know if he was showing more.
Are you showing more clips?
No, that was about the only that was about it for the 3D, and I printed out a black version of my chest harness for a GoPro.
Oh, nice.
I just printed it out in black filament.
Wait.
Oh,
What's it doing? Oh, he's talking.
Lisa C says
I
Harlan. I know who Harlan is. One of Bearded
I
Pickers
didn't show that one.
from one of the Dave Ramsey books. Oh, that's tight. Jasmine would like that.
Yes, she
And
would. Is that pink or
Like
purple?
these other ones,
See, I knew he was a showman.
like there's a few different versions. This was the first one I did, and I've got a video on that one.
There you go. Hey, Cliff, John, Dad's Vintage Garage wants to know how your ghost friend is doing.
To be honest, I haven't paid attention, but they haven't complained, so I'm happy.
Ghost friend? What did I miss?
Yeah, that's all to say. What?
That's the second one. I put some pearl in the orange.
Is that orange? It looks yellow on this side.
Sure, gold, whatever.
I'm
To be
colorblind.
technical, it was gold pearl, and then this one was not painted. It was done with 2 different colors of filament. Well, 3, because I put a little red stripe in there.
Looks.
I see it. Right.
And this, the fuchsia there is the same as in there. It's just looks darker because the black is real close. I just kept changing the color filament as it printed up.
Oh, that's kind of neat. Jasmine would like that.
But
Might have to get you to make one for her, like an emblem that she can put on her Ford Probe.
huh.
Can you guys hear that? Mr. Pickles is laughing.
I like
It sounded like a squeaky wheel, like a squeaky shopping cart wheel.
I was gonna say, in regards to shop, I might have to go grocery shopping. This is my grocery shopping I have near me. It's called Horrocks, the little mom and pop, but it has its own tavern inside the grocery store, so you can drink while you shop. And that's the
Oh, there you go.
So it says back in stock. Oliver apple pie wine.
That's right up your alley.
Added.
is back in stock. Available by the glass at the tavern. Only stock up for this fall and upcoming holidays while available with glass.
By the time you get there, they'll be sold out again.
Yeah. Yeah, they have a kind of like a two-person little bar with IPAs on tap, and you can just get a beer while you go shopping in the grocery store.
Right?
That's up your alley.
That is right up my alley.
Yeah, it's
My
called a-
alley is the ghost and orbs, and yours is the drinking while shopping.
yeah, Horrocks is the name of it.
Oh,
Oh,
hold on one.
Horrocks Farm Market. Oh. Apple pie wine.
Yeah.
I'd try it.
Cliff is showing something.
Right.
Whoa, look at cool. Just orbs.
Oh, I see. Oh,
Oh,
yeah.
whoa, they're coming right at the camera. Or it's coming right
Yeah,
at
and the camera is it's the same type of camera as Jackie and Sarah have. A Yi
Oh,
camera,
wow.
it's called.
Uh-huh.
But it has motion sensor, motion following, and those orbs even trigger the motion sensor, and it'll follow it.
Really?
So
I
what was
want one.
it? It was a
But all
Got upstairs.
it's crazy. The camera is the way the house is oriented. The camera is facing away from the bedroom. I can turn off all my lights. I'll point towards that far end of the house, and I'll say, "Okay, I'm going to bed now. Good night." And I'll go to bed, and my iPad will ring. Motion has been detected. I'll look up the video, and like 3 or 4 orbs are like going in the direction of my bedroom.
Oh, that's kind of, well, I don't know. To me, that would be cool. We have a perverted old lady
They're
that likes to
going to
peek
bed
in on
with
us.
you, Cliff.
Have you named it yet? Have you named your camera Hal?
No. I smoke a lot of weed, but not that much.
Speaking of which,
Oh, the things we learned. The things we learned.
Hal from 2001, Space Odyssey.
No, hello, never too old. Good morning, good morning. Thank you for joining us.
Absolutely. Did you see Jackie and Sarah's ghost video?
But see,
Oh,
when I
didn't
when
see
I
that.
trash this place and put a new place on this lot, it'll be
gonna
interesting to
piss
see
them
what
off.
happens with that.
You're going to piss
It
them
might.
off is what you're going to do.
Yeah.
It's very well done.
With all the people that have been on this planet, I guarantee there's not a place you can step on the ground that someone's not buried underneath.
You know what I'm thinking? You know when they say you get a chill down your spine, someone must have walked over your grave. Right? But if you walk over your own grave site, would that create such a paradox that you drop into hypothermia? The chill would be so intense.
Does the chill become exponentially cold continuously?
Yeah.
We need to smoke on that one.
Yeah, I was like, wow, that's pretty deep.
Jennifer, can you message me on Facebook the video with Jackie and Sarah's ghost?
It's not a ghost. It's somebody reading from a book, and it's a bad actor.
Well, what the camera did is the camera faced the old man's grandpa's rocking chair. And it turned and looked and pointed towards the empty rocking chair, and then the mic picked up all kinds of voices. And what's weird with this, it has two-way communication with the app, so I can, like, from my bedroom, I'll talk on the speaker on the camera. I'll say, "Who's there? What is your name?" And I'll hear a tap.
Are you
I'll hear a tap.
uploading yourself?
No, but I will hear the tap through the speakers on my phone. When I mute the phone and say it, I don't hear the tap coming down the hall. It's
crazy.
See, we actually
20
have.
feet. It's about 25 feet down the hall.
If it does all the same things, you should
Yeah.
look at it at night and see what happens.
But
Yeah,
there's-
you gotta point it in the house, not outside, though. I'm curious because we have, okay, so our house has a little girl. We have all seen the little girl, all of us. And we have an old perverted lady. But I'm just leaving it at old perverted lady. You guys can
Fun.
imagine the rest of that. Yeah.
I seen the little girl, but I don't believe in ghosts, so
Yeah. She
I don't
literally,
know how to take that. I think I was like,
Jennifer wrote my opinion.
I mean, when she's like goes like this and goes, wake up, as he's already waking up and he thinks it's our daughter, goes up and checks on her and she's passed out cold. It was no way it was her. He was able to describe the little girl, what she was wearing and everything. And that's the same one I've seen, but I never described to him what I saw. I just said, oh, I saw the little girl again.
That's the dream.
And-
That's all it is.
that's what
Wide
I was
awake.
like. I was coming out of dream consciousness, waking up. Because I'm not a ghost believer either. You
That's
know,
called flashback.
You know what the bastard about just that coming out of the sleep is you're leaving your house, you're walking down to your like super expensive convertible car and the alarm won't turn off, and when you wake up your alarm clock is going.
right? Yeah.
No.
That just sets the whole day off on the wrong rail.
I believe that there are ghosts. I believe that there are things that we can't explain. And that's why I love watching those real ghost stuff. You know, the real ghost stuff, not the show make-believe crap that
But
they
that's
have
what
on.
I'm saying. You haven't showed me any real ghost stuff. That
Aw.
You saw the
You're
little
not you're not a
girl. How much more proof?
you're not
do
a
you
Zach
need?
you're not a Zach Bagans fan?
No, that's who you watch, ain't it?
I do watch him, but not. I don't watch him anymore.
I mean, she watches these, and I'm like, you gotta be kidding me. And that dude turned out to debunk so much of his shit.
and that's fine. And I stopped.
I like I like the ones where they go in from a scientific perspective and then they go out saying, "Well, I heard that on the tape, but I can't explain it."
Right.
I dig. I kind of dig those.
Explain it doesn't mean
I don't like the ones that goes into depth and say, "Okay, this is the ghost that's here. Let's do some elimination ceremony on the yard, and that'll help it transfer over." Like, I don't like that spiritual level. I like the scientific angle of ghost hunting.
See,
The EVPs and
I lived in a house in Watertown. Okay, and we were having. Thank you, Jennifer. So we were having issues. Like my son's bedroom door would slam shut, and it was a hollow wood door. It was hollow. What is that? I don't know, cheap ass door. And I literally threw my shoulder into that door trying to get my son out of the room, and it was like I was hitting a solid oak tree. I mean, I could not. I should have went through that door. I could not get in, and I had holy water on
I know,
each
but when
floor.
I drop a napkin on your foot, you act like I dropped a cinder block. So
Well, my son was screaming on the other side of the door, and I was trying to get to my son. The second I touched a bottle of holy water that I had in the closet right next to his bedroom door, the door released. His closet doors were broke, so they were constantly closed. We didn't use them. So when I ran in there, grabbed him, and I turned, his closet door was wide open. There was no way that he could have opened it. That way. I don't give a crap. I know what I saw. I know what I experienced, and I ran out of that house. We had a paranormal team come into the house because I was terrified to have my son in there because of all the crap that was going on. I couldn't keep crystal. I had a crystal collection that I loved, like the candle holders, stuff like that, and they would go flying across the room. We'd just be sitting there and it would go flying across the room. Well, I have an EVP of a lady blowing into one of the investigators' ear and calling him sexy. He freaked out. He did not go back into the house the rest of the night. I don't care, James. You can roll your eyes all you want. I know what I saw. I know what I experienced. And
Well,
I know.
I'll tell you what. If I got a sexy voice whispering in my ear, it ain't gonna freak me out of the house. I'm gonna be like, let's talk.
I'm gonna say, hey, where you at?
Yeah.
Come
If
back here.
I had that, I wouldn't worry about being single the rest of my life.
Come back, Shane. Come back.
If you can blow in my ear, what else can you do?
Comment! You're sleeping on the couch
Let's
now.
test these ghostly limits.
Lord, I apologize.
I'm just saying.
Yeah, I don't believe in ghosts. I actually believe in God.
I believe in God too.
Then you should not believe in ghosts.
Right. See, we just had this
Yeah, you know what? That's
conversation.
all a bunch of.
It's funny
Whatever.
because 2 weeks within the last 2 weeks we
You
had
know
the same
what?
conversation. You can't wholeheartedly believe in both.
You know what? I'm not getting into this conversation again.
We're
You both
I
can
know.
just kiss my butt.
She'll want to get
No.
she didn't win the last one.
Kiss my butt. Like, seriously, you're sleeping on the couch tonight. Be a butt. Keep being a butt.
Mhm,
Just
mhm.
because we're live doesn't mean you can be a butt.
How come all you people that can't prove stuff get so upset?
You saw the girl. Put the Bible away, James. You know what?
Geez, I think her eyes are changing color.
My granddaughter inscribed my Bible.
That's
That's
cool.
awesome.
That's
That
cool.
is cool. You're what? What do you call her?
My granddaughter.
What did she say? How did
I
she?
love you very much.
I love you, Savannah. Savannah is her name.
Oh,
She spelled out her name like that's how she spells her name.
I didn't catch that. So I was like,
Yeah. Well, she was. That was second grade. She was in second grade.
actually, you're going to go sleep with the ducks tonight since you want to be sassy.
at least they're real.
I'll still be your friend, Tommy.
Cool, man. I knew I could rely on you.
Good morning, Anamora.
Guys. Yeah, I'm just trying to lighten it up a little bit. You get too upset. Like I said, all you people that can't prove shit get so upset.
Yeah, well, we're going to start using that camera inside the house and see what happens then.
Well,
Here's-
just because something can't be disproved or proved doesn't mean it does not exist.
I have kind of a viewpoint.
I'm saying, hey, she says there's this place here in Wisconsin that she went to and she actually seen stuff and it scared the hell out of her. And I'm like, I'm down, let's go, because I would love to see something that's going to make me question my doubts. I would love, but I have not seen. And anything on TV, I'm not going to believe because
everything on TV is produced. Believe it or not.
My grandfather's house was haunted. Ask everybody in my family. They all had an experience with a cowboy man.
And all that means is that
I don't.
you had hallucinations.
I'm a truck driver. I don't watch Ice Road Truckers because of the production, the post editing.
Wrong side of the family.
Oh.
Wrong side of the family.
Well, then.
Everything has an explanation. But just because I can't explain it or a family can't explain it doesn't mean it.
So
it's just not explained.
Believing in ghosts versus believing in God. I have a theory on that. Because you can believe in ghosts. Like you can have spirits trapped in the world.
Mm-hmm.
But I also believe that there are a finite number of souls on Earth. Where like once you die, the whole process is for you to go back up to, it could be heaven, could be the storage bin, could be the granary, whatever you call it.
You talking about
and when a fetus develops a soul, you go down and you start a new life. And you're not supposed to remember your previous life. Now, James, here's a question. What
Sounds like
about the theory of reincarnation? How do you feel about that? Like, there are people who say they remember their past life.
and they all
I
remember.
I want to hear your opinion on that.
It's the majority of those people that believe in reincarnation and remember their past lives lived a very famous life. If you notice that, but yes, there are some religions that believe there's only going to be 144,000 people go to heaven, and but I just believe what I believe.
Thank you.
I am a Baptist. I believe in God. I believe in Jesus Christ.
Did you read Fishin' and Pickens' comment? It says, I believe in God, but I do question the possibility of ghosts. Jesus' buddies, Mark and Luke, believe in ghosts. Read Matthew 14:26 and Luke 24:39. Jesus did not deny the existence of ghosts. He simply said he wasn't one.
Oh, okay. But yes, right.
And that makes sense to me.
Understand that is which Bible are you reading from? That's an interpretation. The word ghost. It's a soul, not a ghost. And he felt his presence leaving his body. And said, "No, I have not left yet."
Destiny didn't want to get into politics. Here's religion for you.
I like talking religion either, but it makes,
And just because we
I
can't,
believe.
well, just because we can't explain things, and sometimes it is not our right to explain things. It's God's right. I mean, I'm really playing devil's advocate now.
I believe, and people who don't believe are always constantly hounding the ones that do.
Correct.
Or making comments that you don't believe, that's fine.
And that is the character flaw with that other person. So.
I have to disagree with you on that, because whenever we get into these ghostly conversations, you're the one that always get upset and hostile and I just like it's
I need some chips.
Do we need to separate you two with the computer in separate rooms?
I mean, it's
because
when we talk about ghosts, you become a Democrat.
Hey,
I just smacked him live.
Both of you, hey, stop it. Children, behave.
So, James, how's it going?
Don't make me stop this car. Don't make me stop it. I'll backhand you, damn it. And that is a character flaw with a lot of people that feel very passionate about a subject. It is my right, my way or the highway. And if you don't believe in what I believe, you're the devil. So.
Right, and there's so many people like that, and it's like.
And I am not like that. I don't care if you don't believe or not. Just let me talk. You keep interrupting. I don't care if you believe or if you don't believe. That's fine. But don't attack me because I believe something. Don't attack if I believe something and I feel passionate about it.
I'm not attacking.
You do. You sit there and make little comments under your breath when I'm trying to talk to you about it. Because
do I look like an under the breath person? I pretty much say.
Oh, yeah. What you show here. Yeah.
No. And that's just trying to make a point on a certain subjects, because some people, when they are arguing, they make 17 different points. And so, hold on. I'll answer that one real quick.
Hello, Dirty Steve.
Dirty Steve said, seeing is believing.
I don't want to hear his mouth either.
But now we're just debating on how to argue. So, way off course. What's the topic today, by the way?
In 1 Samuel 28:13, she saw a ghost come from out of the grave. Okay, why did your thing go?
And I try to leave, and you just bring me right back in.
James says, What is the topic today? This is where we do a 180-degree turn of what people are used to at 9 o'clock. We have no topic. There is no value, and you're going to get absolutely nothing out of this show.
And you're gonna see me beat up Tommy live.
No, let's see. Let's
The
talk
title
about
is Open Panel.
Let's talk about the financial market. What's the price of a
Nobody wants to hear financial. Hey,
What do you want to hear about?
ghosts.
More ghosts. I like financial conversations.
Yeah, this is social.
Markets are all flat right now.
Take it to your channel.
Bitcoin's dropped. Silver and gold dropped a little.
I don't know anything about Bitcoin, but I have a feeling I should probably learn something about it.
Yes. It hit 12,000 and it's back down to like 11.6, 11.8. It's about 10,000 now. And
I don't
it's
know.
stay above 10,000.
You're speaking for me. That's why I said I gotta learn. I know nothing.
Think of it as
It's fake money.
You can think of it as money, or you can think of it as stock, because people are using it as money.
Here's
There's a big portion came out of
Lisa
China.
C has come to the rescue. She says, so I had my first call to eBay customer service yesterday. So what happened?
I bet it was crappy.
How was your call? I talked to customer service, 2 weeks ago?
I don't know.
Something like that. I talked to him when everybody was saying, I can't get through to customer service. I just used the call me feature, and I had a call like in 2 minutes. And I was just asking them about the managed payment thing. I wanted to make sure everything was all square. My accounts were accepted and blah, blah, blah. Because I haven't heard from them. They said I was supposed to start managed payments by the end of July. And it never started. So then at the beginning of August, like second or third, I called them up and I was like, how come this hasn't kicked in yet? Is there something wrong with my accounts or whatever? And they said, no, everything's fine. Everything looks good. And they ran a penny deposit or whatever to make sure that it would go through. He just said because they're doing that managed payments promotion where they were giving people $50, $100 to sign up, they had an influx of people sign up for it. So some people got pushed back because they're doing it by the ones that signed up to get the money. Well, They want to get them in there first so they can get their money back off the sale.
Yeah. Lisa C said, it was great, actually. I was impressed, and they thanked me for my 11 years on the platform. That's pretty awesome. So she had the same experience you have every time.
The last email I got last week, Craig just got an email saying he will be in on the 24th. The last email I got from them on it, I think it said between the 24th. Well, let me check this email. Oh, there we go. I did get an email. eBay account update. Your account will be activated for managed payments on 8/25.
Yay!
And I'm actually looking forward to managed payments. I want everything in one place. So that'll be good.
This is another example or a situation where it makes Bitcoin look so attractive. Wouldn't it be nice if you bought something and a person paid you and it's in your hand?
Instantly.
It's kind of how PayPal is right now. I mean, it's there. If you buy something from me, I can go spend that money this afternoon.
And if they want, they can take it right back.
The best thing with Bitcoin is the security, the transaction security. You can't lie. Nobody can get in on that transaction and mess with the numbers because there's so many records of that transaction.
Yeah, it can't be undone.
Central banks are looking at it.
Yeah, but yeah,
but not
nobody can take your money.
I would be right back.
Central banks aren't looking at Bitcoin necessarily specifically, but they're looking at blockchain technology.
Correct. Yes.
As a possibility, because right now they can get hacked and numbers can get messed up so easily and transactions can get lost.
Mm-hmm. But not with Bitcoin.
No.
See, I know nothing about it. That's why I say I probably have to sit down with you. I mean, me and you, James, got to sit down and talk anyway. So
Yes.
I
There's
want
a
to.
person, she has a YouTube channel and she explains it start to finish where you go, oh, that's so simple. And it's a half-hour video. It's called Crypto Casey.
Crypto Casey.
I've heard of her.
Let me see.
And she explains it to where a 5-year-old would understand it. And you've used cryptocurrency already, and you've never known it.
Hell, there's Bitcoin ATMs in New York. I don't know if they expanded out of the.
You've bought some Chuck E. Cheese tokens, for the games at the thing. That's actually a cryptocurrency in a physical form. You've gone on
you go to arcades. You go to arcades. You don't go get your big handful of quarters anymore. You get a card and you just swipe a card at every game and.
Yeah, that's how it is down in the Dells.
Oh, for the.
So yeah, that card has value on it. When you put coins on it. So okay, who wants to buy? I got a $10 in coins on this card for Chuck E. Cheese. Who will buy it for $9? It's not.
And on the back of that card, it says this card has no cash value.
Yeah.
But you're using it as cash. How? Because it's basically electronic money.
So that's why governments and banks don't like Bitcoin. Because they can't control it. They can't take it if they want.
Yeah, they can't get in on that.
Yeah, I know nothing about it.
I'm
gonna start looking into
in politics where the United States needs to get rid of the Federal Reserve. Period. We need to get rid of banks. Another subject for another time.
Just a curious question, since you know so much about it, James. Like, Bitcoin was started basically with one guy with one computer, and it basically was programmed to release a Bitcoin into the system gradually. Is that computer still doing that, or?
All computers are doing this. It's mining. And what happens is there's a set number of Bitcoins available to be mined.
Go ahead.
Mine it,
yeah.
They call it mining, and what it is each person records a block of blockchain of information of transactions that have happened. They use their computer to process that information, and others do as well. And so by doing that, and the faster you do it, the more times you do it, you get a percentage of a Bitcoin, and possibly more. And right now they've done a halving event. There's only going to be a certain number of Bitcoin available ever. They're anticipating it will all be mined, I think, 2140 or something like that, a certain date. And that's what the price of Bitcoin is set by everyone. The miners, right now, I think it's down. Halving event is 6.5 Bitcoins per blockchain. So it works. But yeah, it's decentralized. It's going to be the future gold.
I read in 2005 a guy bought 50 million Bitcoin from a DEA auction for $1,000. Wouldn't that have been nice to grab that?
I think the actual one of the first purchases was a guy wanted a pizza. Hey, I got this thing called Bitcoin. Who wants 20 Bitcoins for a pizza? Who will give me a pizza for 20 Bitcoins? So it was traded. And now I think it's 11,000. What is it right now? Per Bitcoin?
I'm completely lost. Tommy had to run to the restroom, and then he wants to address Kelly's comment in chat.
11.7. Took a dump today. Not bad. It was 11.8. Yeah, $11,800 for one Bitcoin.
Only you could spend that on your rent.
Some municipalities are accepting Bitcoin for payment for like water bills or electric bills for cities. Companies are using it. countries are using it, where you have hyperinflation like Venezuela, African countries where you can't use suitcases of money to go and buy a loaf of bread. Just the hyperinflation.
That's crazy.
Yeah, cash.
They use
Cash has negative value right now in Venezuela. You put $10 into the bank and go back in right away to withdraw it, you don't get $10 back. Yeah, it's crazy there.
And it's crazy here. I'm getting rid of dollars and getting silver and other foreign currencies.
Sorry, I have to steal his chair because, well, he's not here. He can get the other chair.
And you
I get to be in charge. Whoa, I'm really low.
I'm really high.
Tommy thought I was earlier.
Yeah, my friend brought me over something yesterday that
You
I
get
put
to
on
sit.
top of the oregano in the bowl.
Okay.
And melt it over, and it just melts into it, and
Oh my goodness.
it's nice.
All right.
We're boring everybody while you were gone talking about finances. So
I was
next
so
stupid topic.
Hey, man. Move over, Bacon.
Ow! There's a board there. Ow.
Bet you it was as solid as
And it's made out of really hard material.
That one is.
It was as solid as that door. Our pressed cardboard desk.
No, I hit right here in between this and the chair. Didn't feel very good.
That's part of the desk.
Anyway, address Miss Kelly's comment.
Yes, I seen that before we went upstairs. Kelly says last couple of weeks we had a couple of packages delivered to our neighbor's house instead of ours. Lucky our neighbors bring them to us. Yeah, you're very lucky because I guarantee our neighbors wouldn't. There's
Speaking
no...
of which, sorry, but I just got 2 parcels from Amazon yesterday, addressed to me, that I didn't order.
Did you win any contests?
No, not that I know of. It's a scarf and a USB desktop humidifier.
We
better check your Amazon thing.
We did that. We got a package once from Amazon and called Amazon and told them, and they said, "All right, just keep it. We'll send the customer another one."
That's also when we found out some other chick's name and address was on my account.
That's what I'm saying. You may check see if your account was hacked, and they'll just phishing and then get big items. So check your account.
Yeah, I did that.
That somebody had.
And all my credit cards are maxed. They can't get anything out of that.
Take over your account.
Yeah. But no, I did check. I did check both my Amazon and eBay. And
Did anybody else? I got a notice from Amazon or an offer to start selling in Singapore.
Really?
Yeah.
Huh.
And actually listing on their Singapore site. Their Amazon has their own Singapore site now. I guess they're
geez, what would we have that they need?
they're trying to the way eBay was trying to move into on Alibaba. Amazon is now taking on Alibaba. So they want people to start coming over to their markets and offering product.
That makes sense.
What was that one site that you go to with all the bulk stuff, right? Okay. Just want to make sure that I got it right.
Alibaba is the largest seller online, period. eBay thought they were going to, we're eBay. This is 8 years ago, 9 years ago. They went into China and said, yeah, we're going to establish eBay here in China. And took on Alibaba. And Alibaba said, no, we're going to buy you. And I was going to go through a hostile takeover of eBay. And eBay said, oh, shit. And then they actually looked and found out that Alibaba did. And almost
That's
did.
how a buddy introduced Alibaba to me. He goes, it's basically the anti-eBay. Like everything you don't like about eBay, Alibaba's great for that.
Lisa C said, "Yay! Just ran out of work tasks for my part-time job. Life is good."
I looked into it. I was just wondering.
Kelly says she gets offers to sell on other country platforms of Amazon all the time.
Other countries in the world or other Asian countries? Curious on that. If it's just the Asian market, because I'm wondering if that's what's going on,
Ooh.
and time to look at investing in other companies. Because Alibaba, if that's the case, if they're going to go after Alibaba, it'd be time to invest in Alibaba.
John asked James, euros?
No.
Lisa says Alibaba is fine if you want to wait 2 months to get your stuff. That's what I found. The delivery times way out.
Yeah, it's only a couple of bucks, but you get what you pay for.
Yeah, and I'm one of them people. I'm one of them people that will pay the premium to have it now. You know.
Yeah. Hello, Rebecca.
And that's what makes America a very unique country. Only is because we want it now. We're impatient.
Kelly, you
Yeah.
said UK, Middle East, Australia, etc.
Okay.
Where the offers are coming from.
Oops.
Lisa,
Hey,
buy
Rebecca.
stuff on AliExpress. It takes a month and a half, 2 months to get it.
There was I was involved. Gonna start selling on this company called One Main when Alibaba did come into the U.S. trying to take over, and that was one of their starter ventures, but it never really took off. So I was just curious if Amazon was trying to do the same thing over there.
Have a good day and have a great weekend. Never too old. Thanks for joining us today.
Absolutely. Thanks for coming in. Spend some time.
Much love.
We're going to be taking off here too. We've been on for an hour and a half.
Yep.
My basement's a total disaster and a mess. Got to get that straightened out today.
Yep. Fish and Pickin said there is a YouTuber that bought a house and a car off of Alibaba.
You can buy anything you want on Alibaba.
You can buy pretty much anything you want.
Dang, let's go look at houses there. Down there. I wonder if we could get one for $5. That'd be cool.
You think shipping will be? You think you
Wow.
can ship a house? $1.29 speed pack.
Yeah, why not? They get great deals, don't they?
Didn't someone ship a house a brick at a time through USPS years back, like in the 50s or something?
Yes, and I think they were. Oh, if I remember hearing about this, and it was a castle that they tore down from overseas and had shipped to the United States, and they rebuilt it brick by brick,
Stone by stone.
Okay.
Yep.
stone by stone.
From
But it was
Scotland.
so long ago. I don't know if I have all the facts straight, but I know that it was a castle that somebody did that with.
From Scotland. I
Yeah,
remember. Yep.
the ship,
That's cool.
a house, and a what is it?
Connex, so those containers.
Conics.
Oh,
I think he even brought over the
What we use for storage.
drawbridge.
Oh.
All right, yeah, I'm going to find the yard sale and see if they reduce the prices. So you guys have a good day.
But Rebecca, the flipping crew is asking, does anybody know if Jeebus is okay with all the fires around him?
I didn't know that there
I
are
don't
spiders
know.
around him. Well, I hope he's okay.
I don't know if anybody knows anything about that. I don't know anything.
Where? I know it must be California because it is going off the hook with fires over there.
I have no idea. I don't really follow Jeebus. I mean, I'm subscribed, but I don't. It's not a channel that I go to regularly.
Yeah.
We don't have wildfires in my area because we've had 20 inches of rain this year so far.
Ooh,
Have you had a
wow.
lot of rain? That's why our rivers are so high here.
Yeah.
We normally get 4 to 6 inches a year.
That's a lot more than what you normally get. Crazy.
It's weird.
Mhm.
You must have had it for a while though, right? Because we actually have all our gates closed now on our big rivers. We're down. I think 2 feet.
That's what the county I'm here in Michigan. It's considered in drought, dry for normal for this place.
I
Really?
wish our area was drought.
Are you kidding? What the hell?
Not me, because then we can't have fires or nothing.
Well, I mean, not so much that. I just wish the standing water that we have in our area would like not be there.
You said Bay Area. What part of the Bay Area? I know Napa's getting hit hard. Vacaville got some homes are being burned. What part of the Bay Area?
The area by the water.
I have some friends there, and they so I've been following those places. He did a video with the evacuation order on his phone and fire, but no updates. Well,
I have to go back and look.
yeah.
Have to go back and look.
Certain places in Sonoma and Napa County are getting hit,
Wow.
and it seems like it's okay. They are getting evacuated people out of the area safely, but there's ones at Marsh Creek Road near Deer Valley, Brentwood. That is not being hit right now, and they have multiple areas they can get out of. They can go down.
What up, Snotty?
Right? Long time no see, my
We're
friend.
just about ready to cut out of here, and we got Snobby jumping in the house. And the staff.
Snobby, my man.
Right? I have not been able to sit down and watch any of his videos recently. But it is on my watch later list.
Who was I watching? Yesterday, I think. Snobby was on somebody's channel.
Yeah.
Oh, I can't remember.
I have a lot of people on my watch later list, and Snobby is one of them.
Yeah, Marsh Creek Road. I used to drive that one back and forth because I was lived in the East Bay area, and when I do cases over that way, I take that road. All right, I'm off to go get some yard sales.
Yeah, we're gonna jump. I think we have a church sale today too. I want to get over to. So I
Ooh,
don't.
church sale? Yes.
Yeah, I think the church is Jaslyn.
And yeah, we'll have to get together somehow, Tommy, and build a computer.
Yeah, absolutely.
Oh,
yeah. Just get a hold of me. Just not around sundown because I'm usually fishing.
Yeah, I'm in no rush. I mean, yeah.
But yeah, we'll get together and we'll
Do you
figure it
guys
out.
have each other's information?
Oh, we
guys...
Facebook friends.
Everybody's.
Wow, man.
Oh, that is not fair. Am I Facebook friends with you? That's not fair. I'm jelly.
You don't rate high enough. So.
I'll be your friend, Destiny.
I don't think we've got on his friends list from what I saw.
See, Cliff loves me. He's my friend on Facebook.
Cliff loves everybody though. He's just one of them super nice guys.
James, I thought you loved me. I put up with so much.
James, I try to tell her all the time. Don't think you get yourself in trouble.
Let's see. Am I by the fires? I would have been, but now I live in Michigan.
Yeah, he lives on the other side of us, Rebecca. So it's
Across
you,
the pond. Yeah.
us, and then James.
Yeah, Rebecca is
In Minnesota.
about as far from us as you are, just on the opposite side.
Yep.
Oh.
Yep.
So,
Yeah, I moved from California to Michigan for the weather. So, see ya.
gotta love that Michigan weather. It's just as good as Wisconsin's and Minnesota's.
Do y'all gentlemen have any closing statements you'd like to
Why
give?
you coming to visit? Is ready.
It's always open.
No, anybody wants to come visit, we got our pop-ups open. We'll leave the light on for you.
And I leave a mint. I know. So. I do.
Leave a candle in the window.
Oh, it's a pop-up camper. We don't use candles.
No, it'll start on fire. No.
Especially in the window.
Uh-oh.
We use the stars as a canopy.
Oh,
Rebecca, I'll call you after we're done here.
I got excited. Hubby got fired. All right, let's go. Party. Come on down. Over.
Over, not down. They're over. And James is on the other side.
I don't
Over.
know. Things aren't legal in your area.
This is true.
That is true. So we have to go visit James. Well, I'll head over to James.
We'll just stay in the water.
Oh, we have secluded areas where you can get away with it.
Or just stay in Lake
Or just-
Michigan.
Just come to Canada. The way
That's right,
it's
yeah.
legal. Great
We can go
Chinese food.
We can go thrifting for canoes, eh?
I would have
Every
never
Yeah.
thought.
person has a canoe.
I would have never thought. Let's go to Canada,
Canada.
Canada?
and get some Chinese food.
Let's go to Latin Yada.
Honey, have a sip of my coffee. That might
I
help.
know. I'm telling you, it's awesome.
I'm not the only one stoned.
Wow, it's Canadian. Or
It came out of his nose. He lost his coffee.
Look at what you did. It's Canada.
She's trying to correct me.
No, it's Latin Yada.
It's Canada.
Latin
You
Yada.
made me say it.
Oh, shit. Yeah.
Oh
All
boy.
right, everybody. We will see you. What, Monday?
What is today? Friday?
It is Friday, so we should be back on Monday, Wednesday.
Yeah, we'll probably do a Monday. Maybe we'll do like a Monday. I don't know if I like Fridays because a lot of times we go camping on Thursday, and we're not always guaranteed to have Wi-Fi. We'll figure it out. But yeah, we'll be back Monday.
Live from Latin Yada.
I gotta go see how much it would cost to drive to Canada.
Do you guys have any closing statements or words of advice?
Not anymore.
Tommy, don't quit your day job.
Yeah.
All right, much love, everybody. Have a great weekend, and we will chat with you on Monday.
Maybe we'll do a fire this weekend at night.